Good evening, Southwest Arkansas. Welcome back, Southwest Arkansas weather here on March the 3rd, 2026. Taking a look at your evening weather blog. Let's jump into the forecast for the next 6 days, and you can see it's an active period ahead for us. We have a very busy time frame and a very active weather ordeal ahead this week with multiple chances of severe weather and chances of heavy rainfall and some thunderstorms. Let's jump into that. So starting off with Wednesday, our first round of severe weather could move in that evening during the afternoon, evening time frame, early overnight hours. Temperature is going to be in the 80s and upper 70s for highs. Overnight lows in the 60s. Most of the day is going to be on the drier side. We do have those rain chances increasing, though, to around 70% late that evening. Highest across north and western portions of the coverage area. Isolated chances of some thunderstorms with highs in the 80s and 60s and overnight lows in the 60s. On Thursday, 80s and 70s with 50% chance of some showers and storms. Partly cloudy skies on Friday with a few peaks of sun, or rarely partly cloudy, partly sunny with highs in the 80s and upper 70s, and overnight lows around 60 degrees. 30% chance of some rain and thunderstorms. More rain chances return, and another chance severe weather possible on Saturday with some chances of thunderstorms. Highs in the upper 70s, overnight lows in the 50s, and that continues into Sunday with as a cold front moves through, it's going to stall out, bringing us some heavy rainfall on Saturday. 60% chance of rainfall on Sunday as well, so that heavy rainfall chance is going to last Saturday and Sunday. We also see highs in the 70s and overnight lows in the upper 50s, and then we go back into the 70s. Some smaller rain chances, but still some rain chances in store for that Monday time frame. So real quickly, let's talk about the overall pattern of what's ahead and show you some data here of what could be a possibility of future radar could look like tomorrow, and some idea or some things that we're watching. We're going to take a look at the severe weather outlook here soon, but you can see through most of the day or most of tonight, clear conditions, maybe some showers first thing tomorrow morning, but then that really starts to increase. You can kind of see here by this afternoon across northern Arkansas, we already start to see some thunderstorms, and then we're going to continue to watch around that 3 p.m. through midnight. We could have these storms that fire off in Oklahoma, and they're going to slowly just kind of move their way into Arkansas. These we'll have to keep a close eye on this, but this will be mainly the time frames mainly between 3 p.m. to 12 a.m. or midnight. And I will say that the risk is greatest across northwestern Arkansas. I think we mainly have a chance at a glancing blow from this severe weather threat on Wednesday, but we're still going to watch northwestern portions of our coverage area. Those rain chances continue into Tuesday. Or not Tuesday, Thursday. I apologize about that. Here's another look at another model, the North American model. This kind of dips down on some of those rain chances, but brings them back into Saturday or into Friday and Saturday. If we take a look at the European model for this whole time frame, it's going to bring in those rain chances for Thursday. Another keeping those rain chances just around for your Thursday time frame. Friday tries to bring some more smaller chances in before more rain chances move into Saturday, and that front stalls out, and we pretty much get some rainfall overall through this weekend and into Monday. Another look at one more model. This is the GFS, kind of shows you those chances on Thursday or Wednesday night into Thursday. Friday, I think, is going to be maybe a little bit of a quieter day, possibly. Overall, I think Thursday and Friday is not going to be too big of rain chances until we really start to get into Saturday. And you can see into Sunday, we kind of have that front stall out, bringing us those rain chances. Some smaller rain chances there on Monday, according to the GFS. So we have some things that are a little different there based off of the data, or the two different data there that we're looking at between those two models. Overall, through the next 7 days, our overall rainfall chances are going to be on the higher side. We could get a good amount of rain out of this. You can see widespread of 2 to 4 inches of rainfall looks like a good possibility through next Tuesday. some higher isolated amounts, isolated higher amounts could be a possibility as well. But for the most part, 2 to 4 inches of rainfall looks like a good possibility. If we back this out some, we do have some small chances of excessive rainfall as we go into this weekend, or I thought we did. They may have taken these all out, but as of our last update, we had some smaller rain chances down there, or small excessive rainfall chances for some heavy rainfall, but mainly due to the drought conditions. We don't have a whole lot there with that, like I said, due to those drought conditions being on the higher side there with that. So taking a look at your Day 2 severe weather outlook, you can see here's our severe weather outlook for Wednesday. You can see that slight risk over northern portions of Arkansas. It does include southwest Arkansas, really from, I would say, Texarkana up to Nashville, Murfreesboro, just past Glenwood, I'd say Lake DeGray, Hot Springs, and to the north and west of our coverage area. There's that green marginal risk, a 1 out of 5 on the severe weather scale. That goes from about just past Magnolia, almost El Dorado, up towards Fordyce and over towards Pine Bluff. So just, once again, that small chance. We do have a very low-end tornado threat. As you can see, it's a 2% chance. That's on the lower side of things. The main threat's going to remain to be the large hail threat and damaging wind threat. As you can see there, a little bit higher end of a threat there as well. Another severe weather chance on Friday, or really on Thursday into Friday. You can see that back off over here into the Texas Panhandle and Oklahoma Panhandle area. And then as we go into Friday and Saturday now, we have another chance severe weather. You can see there currently, that is the current outlook there for the Friday to Saturday time frame, so we're watching that closely as well. Could have another round of severe weather there with that slight risk. Already got an enhanced risk out over portions of Oklahoma. So just an overall active period. It's been on the quiet side for the most part here recently. That's about to change, and we're about to get some much needed rainfall, and also we are entering severe weather season, so going to keep close eye on that. Going to keep a watch on those severe weather chances. Overall, though, for Wednesday, I think we have it's a low-end severe weather chance for us. It's still there, mainly a large hail, gusty wind, or damaging wind threat. Can't rule out a very low-end, isolated 1 or 2 tornadoes being a possibility. We'll keep an eye on it, though. As always, then we go into Saturday. We'll keep an eye on that severe weather threat as well. But what we like to do is take it day by day, get through one event first before we go into the next one. As always, we'll keep you updated with the newest, and we will have a live nonstop severe weather coverage or radar coverage up over on YouTube tomorrow for those storms. So what that's going to play is over on YouTube, going to have information, current information, the severe weather outlooks, all that fun stuff and details over there on the Facebook page, or on the YouTube page, and it's going to run through radar. And if we have to break into coverage, we will break into that. We'll also go live on Facebook for any severe or tornado warnings or any storms that we feel we need to go live for and talk like how we're talking right here about them. But other than that, on YouTube, we'll just play radar and have information there. And on that, and we'll keep that up through the whole event. Like I said, heavy rainfall will be a possibility, 2 to 4 inches of rain. Overall, flash flooding threats on the lower side. There's still a chance. It's very low, but due to how dry conditions have been, we need this rainfall. So hopefully it just doesn't come all at once. That's going to be the biggest thing. Because even with it being super dry out, if you get a whole lot of rain at one time, it will cause flash flooding issues. But right now, looking a little on the lower side. Still, though, heavy rainfall will be likely through the second half of this week as we enter a active period. Just a big thanks, as always, to all of our sponsors: J&S Auto Supply, Bumper to Bumper, Landmark Insurance Agency, Palmer's Roofing, and Patterson's Credit Union. Make sure to check them out over on all their social media platforms, mainly on Facebook, and give them a call if you're in need of any of the things that they offer. As always, have a good rest of your Tuesday evening. Thank you guys very much for trusting us right here with your source for all things Southwest Arkansas weather.